Today's video is going to be about why you should be doing back-to-back long runs for your ultramarathon training. Let's go. Today is the day after we've had our first snow down here in the south of England, and the first mile and a half of that was pretty treacherous because of it. I mean, I've got no tread left in my shoes, but it's solid mud. So yeah, today I managed a 15 miler with about 1,300 feet of elevation around my local sort of hill. Today we're back out on the South Downs and we should hopefully aim for 18 miles. Nice and easy is going to be the key. Now I'm sure you're wondering why you'd want to put yourself through a back-to-back long run session. I'm going to tell you why. The most important thing is you're banking some time on legs, which is going to get you used to running on tired legs. It gets your body used to running on tired legs. Because in an ultramarathon, at pretty much any point past a marathon, you're going to be running on some seriously tired legs. So back-to-back long runs help simulate it, but without taking too much toll on your body. So it's not like I'm doing a 40-mile run as a training run. But if you couldn't tell already, it's pretty windy out here today. A little bit of snow on the top. The second reason why you want to be doing back-to-back long runs is it's going to give you strength in your legs, strength in your mind, and strength in your soul. Because let's face it, your soul is put to the test in these ultramarathons. And the third reason you're going to want to be doing back-to-back long runs is it's going to give you some serious endurance, which is ideal if you're going to be running for 5+ hours. But it's going to give you this all without taxing your legs as much as running a marathon. So how do I structure this in my training? Me personally, I like to do my shorter long run the day before when I'd normally be scheduled to do my actual long run. So for example, this week I had 2 days off, Thursday and Friday, so I did my short long run on the Thursday and my long run today, which is going to be 18 miles on the Friday. So basically schedule it around when you'd normally do your long run and do it the day before. That's how I do it. We're just about to kick off our 9th mile. There we go. Up to the gate. And back we go. Is there a more satisfying sound than this? I don't think so. Now, here's a few tips if it's your first time doing back-to-back long runs. Start small and don't be a hero. And what I mean by that is if your longest run is 20 miles, don't think that you can just bash out 2 20-mile runs back to back the first time. I'd start small, so take 2 or 3 miles off your longest run, and then the one before that, take 2 or 3 miles off that. So if your longest is 20, start with maybe a 16 or 17 on the second day, and maybe do 12 or 13 on the first, and then just build up. I started with 13 and 15 and I've gradually built up, so now I'm on 15 and 18, and if I feel good next week I'll go maybe a little bit further than that. Because if you go too big too early, first off you'll be absolutely ruined and you probably will struggle to do the second day, and secondly you'll just get injured and then you'll be really cheesed off and quite fed up, to be honest. So it's better to take it slow and build into the process. Now the second and probably most important tip I can give you, to make sure when you first start you take it really easy, like super easy, conversational, whatever you run pace by. So run it by feel rather by pace or by heart rate. Make sure it's just super easy. It's all about dialing in your ultra granny pace. It's much better to be able to do the next session the next day than it is to be absolutely ruined and struggling through and risking an injury. What a stunner of a day though, barely a proper cloud in sight. Now my last tip would be, make your long run specific to you. So if you're training for 24 hours on a track, or one of the canal ultras, or a reasonably road sort of ultra marathon, then use all the flat stuff. Go for them, train on them, get used to running on them. If you're like me, you like running on the trails, you like running up mountains, make that as specific as you can to you. So that's why I come up the South Downs, I go on the trails, I run up a lot of hills, because I make it specific to me for what I'm training for.
I'm sorry, happy, confused by you, but I'm just not reading all that. Can't handle a letter so flat. Words like chains in a dizzy maze, lost me in your poetic craze. I try to care, but it's a lot. Your letters more than I've got, giving me the spins. I fall flat to the floor, can't take it all. It takes me everything I have just to feel a bit.
I'm going to take the roadway back for the last mile and a half, because that farmer's field was a bit of a quagmire. And I don't fancy getting injured or caked in mud before I get in my car.
And I've got, giving me the spins. I fall flat to the floor, can't take it all. It takes me everything I have just to feel a bit for you.
We're on to the final stretch now. Sun's pretty much gone down. We're almost there. Right guys, that's the run done. 18.5 miles in about 2 hours 20 minutes. So nearly 1800 feet of elevation, so it's a pretty solid run. I hope you found today's video somewhat useful, and I'll catch you in the next video.